next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
All right.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs. All right. Ready?
2nd and 4. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
All on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun now, first round. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
This one quickly to down. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Ow, what's that? What? Why, Tony?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you are going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Will finding his back. Mixon. And this one does not go far.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
18. What's up?
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
All right.
Stroud from the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. Red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
They've got first down from the 31.
180.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Hey, report. Alpha, sit on. Run up.
Running once more with Henry. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Turning to Henry on third. Disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock, they're already facing fourth down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
All right.
Stroud off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Try and get it into Nico Collins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18. What's that? 19 seconds.
They go play action with Stroud. And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Texans will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
You know exactly what I don't like there, kid. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. Oh, this big guy is moving. He goes to the interception into points. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Lamar off the play fake. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Yeah, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Throwing again is Lamar. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tank Dell the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. On first and 10, it's Jackson. And that is how our first quarter will end, as that pass falls incomplete. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half. Beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey! Shot!
Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Lamar doing what he does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This is Henry on second. Past midfield to the 45. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching great forward.
They're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Changing it up here, Jackson. That's likely on the quick slant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 180. To what? 180.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Trying again following the sack. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
You. What? 180. Hey, report. 180. 180. Hey, middle.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gets him back to within 11.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. He takes it down to the 33. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here we go, let's go. 18.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. Now Mixon loses the football. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly. Out of the way.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. And it's the Texans facing 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right?
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They'll run the draw with Mixon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
18, what's up?
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. That's cut at the 25. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a one-score game before halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 4.
14. Ravens 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. He's going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Charles loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. Right, Tony.
Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
All right. Wait.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Taken in by Kirk right side. This one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Again, Stroud. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud again. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Houston.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Up and good from Fairbairn. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, report! Report! 180!
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Connecting on a slant. On the move, past the 40. There he goes on the right side. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, kid, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. On the ground again with Mixon. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Just 2 to go. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
And the shotgun to give to Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Out, 18.
Blitz coming for Stroud. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
18.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
Running backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal.
Oh, hey.
Here's Stroud. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Texans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Tank Dell the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
What? He changed it. Hey.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
All right.
First down, Stroud. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. This one quickly to Dell. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
On the 3, right?
They go play action with Stroud. That's back-to-back for Dell. And he'll go down here at the 16. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that? Hey, Uno Mars.
To the air. Stroud. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Stroud and the Texans looking to tack on 2 more.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Y'all to the right. Hey, south.
He's throwing for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Cut.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that can do what he just did. Take the ball himself for a big run.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Not. 180.
Lamar now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
180.
Throwing again is Lamar. On the move, headed right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. That throw looking for LeJohntay Wester. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Lamar back to throw. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 24.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. 180.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 37-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 37. He lets one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Nico Collins with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Go ahead. 13.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Nice shot.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Lamar throwing again. Chased out to his right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on, Dot. Go ahead.
Now it's Lamar. Has it in close. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for.
And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter. Well, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock, trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that two-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Stroud from the pistol. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, come on. Sit up! Ready! Sit up! 13.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Report.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He was defended by Derek Stingley.
Let's go. Get hot. 180. 180. Finish it. Finish it.
Here's Jackson to throw. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
180. Sit on. Sit on. 180. Finish it. Out.
Jackson now, third and long. Connecting on the slant. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
6 yards. It's fourth down.
UAA. Hey, Ozzy. Sit on. Sit on.
Desperation time here. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on fourth down and pick up the first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First down, here's Lamar. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Blitz coming here. Jackson. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Middle.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens at a 2-score deficit. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Sit on. 180. Finish it. Sit on.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens cut the lead down to just 2.
Ravens 39.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
All right. 18. Yes.
Round. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they limit damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They're going to pass it here. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Swap. Love a swap.
Looking to throw. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
We change it. What? 180. Finish it on. Go ahead.
Here he is to throw. Stay. Will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 5 brings up second and 15 at the 12-yard
Hey,
line.
Now there's the flag. It looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long.
Hey, 180. Let's go. Set hard. Report.
He'll look to throw it. He finds Bateman on the slant. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Third down.
To throw. And he's brought down after a short game. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
On the tackle. A gain of 3. It's fourth
Hey,
down.
report. Middle.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Escapes the pocket. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either.
180.
Setting up to pass. Try and push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out. So the Texans come away with their own win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
This has been another edition.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth.